What's going on, guys? How's it going? Maybe we'll start a section in this called Garage Talks or something, right? Just come on to the garage and rant or whatever. Anyways, good morning to everybody, and I wanted to just a few things to talk on here today. One of them being the Epi Jeffy files, right, and the pepperoni cheese gate, right? Man, this stuff's just like crazy. It's overwhelming, man. That's kind of part of their plan is just give us so much information and give us so much so fast, so many different things, hit us with everything from every different angle, make it overwhelming. So nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody's got their head out of their ass. Nobody's got a fucking idea of what's real or not, right? That's kind of part of the plan, right? What they're doing, and you gotta hang in there, People, we need to come together, People need to hang in there and, stay strong. But anyways, this came to me this morning, fucking blew my mind, right? Shout out. There's a group called Destiny's Lab. These people speak so much truth. They have a song called Unseen Zones, got wiped completely from the internet. I can't find it no more. I used to listen to this all the time right off of YouTube. It's gone now. It's vanished. They spit so much truth in that song. I think they, something crazy happened to the song. I just can't find it. Anyways, they got a song called Nothing New Under the Sun. One of my favorite songs ever. Go check them out, man. They're sweet. Give them likes, follow them. Dude, they're cool. They're cool AF. But so in regards to that, Nothing New Under the Sun. This came to me today. You remember? So we all know Wayfair. Nat Hubbub, right? I remember that. I recall that, man, being a kid. And I'm like, how is this dresser like $5,000, dude? And why is it named Charles? Right? Like they called this dresser stout Charles or something, right? It was always something, right? That's crazy. We were all exposed to that as a kid. You might remember. Fucking A, man. I just like, there's gonna be some scriptural point in this too, so it gets me like potty mouth, man, because like I just can't stand these people, man, and I would that, our God's gracious and merciful, and we're supposed to pray for these people, but, you gotta protect your family, man, protect your kids, protect your family, and, man, if it was up to me, I'd put these guys in such a terrified state, man, that they, like, even with the time that they're granted here and that they're given, dude, they'd spend it in their little dark hole tucked away somewhere. Too scared to ever come up, It just, man. It's a lot. Anyways, the 60s, well, 80s and 90s. You remember what they used to put missing kids on? That's right, milk cartons. You remember all the Got Milk commercials the fucking celebrities were doing with milk mustaches and shit? There's fucking nothing new under the sun, Ron. That came to me, gave me goosebumps. I was like, fucking A, man. I can't stand these fucking people, dude, and the things that they're doing and how awful that is, And hey, you know what, dude? If you're somebody and you end up having a chance and something happens, dude, and somebody's crossing the road one day by accident, dude, and you hit them in your car and find out they're a child predator, or that there's some famous person who's been eating babies or something, Hey, man, all is forgiven, right? In my opinion, you saved a child. Period. They'll get their punishment, regardless. Anybody out there that's worried about them, like, just can't stand it, same boat as me, you want to see the worst things happen to these people, or like, just, man, just know that God is fearful. God is like a terrifying, our God, right? The Father in heaven, the Elohim, unlike any other. I'm scariest thing in the world. They can get there. So, if you choose no mercy toward them, like, they'll all be rightfully judged. They're going to get theirs. So even if we don't get to ever get to that point here, just know that they're going to get theirs. And Just know that for a fact of a fact of a fact. Take a breath real quick. As God ordained, look around, dude. This whole thing's created by you. Think the person that created this whole thing, that's got this whole bit in order. The reason the sun, moon, and stars, travel their circuits in the skies for signs and times of the season according to their seasons every season, and like just everything that's here, for us that know, we know, this is God's, period. And, that same God is going to be the one everybody stands in front of one day. And they're going to have to try to justify why they were worshiping Baal and these other deities and entities. And speaking of which, too, that sermon I mentioned I tried to upload that was too long. Anyways, I had to verify my YouTube account. Came to the conclusion, I don't got the sleep on my eyes yet. Came to the conclusion that that's probably why it didn't upload. So we'll see. We'll find out here. But in that, I mentioned, like the Yoda, right, in Star Wars. That deity, what's that from? From a 14th century manuscript. I forget what it's called. I forget what the entity's name is called. Let me try to find this in